taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough though. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me.
Two shows in a row. We haven't done this in ages. It's been since like 2022 since we had that. How lucky you are. Were you on holiday or something? What's going on? Welcome to FPL Agony, here to make fantasy football less like hell. And agony? What agony? Game week 1 was a breeze, wasn't it? I think it was great. Well, it was great for some people. We're here to talk about game week 2. We're here to just have a laugh. We're very early. It's not till Saturday, the deadline, but we're just going to go for it. This is how we roll. And then we'll be back for game week 18, so that'll be all good. Right, over to our Cockney experts in residence. My jokes, the last couple of episodes, haven't landed. So instead of just making a joke and poking fun at them, I've decided to award each one a sound effect. They're actually quite nice. Hopefully we don't get a copyright restriction on the video. But first of all, his team lost at the weekend to, unfortunately, the better side. Let's hear it for Scott. That was nice, wasn't it? Hello, Scott.
Listen, I'm always blowing bubbles, boys. Always.
Of course, yes. We've witnessed this firsthand. And, of course, we have our other Cockney expert in residence, and unfortunately his team also lost to a much better team this weekend. Let's hear it for Signore. Why are all football songs
Good evening.
Rubbish?
Yeah, it's not the most exciting walkout tune, is it?
Oh dear, I prefer it in the Roman Abramovich days where we just play obscure Russian music over the PA system, and that was
quality.
That was perfect. Need to get back.
Don't mind me, I'm just munching, by the way. Carry on.
Scott's having his dinner. What are you having, Scott?
Don't know, to be honest.
Well, you're eating it on a spoon. It's probably got rice on it. Has it got rice?
Nice.
Is it chicken and rice?
It is, yeah. Quite good,
Excellent.
isn't it?
Condiments.
Yeah, vinegar on rice. So you're right, mate.
Vinegar on rice. Wow. Well, that's the first question to the audience watching. What's your favourite condiment to have on rice? Apparently, talking of food, right? I have got an amazing deal today, and I couldn't believe it. Right? I went to the co-op. I bought 2 pizzas and a tub of Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
It was for a £5.
£5. That is the best deal I've ever got since Cole Palmer last season. That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
What ice cream did you get?
Oh, this is where Scott chips in and goes, yes, but actually, I had Cole Palmer since Gameweek 1 last season, and everyone else slept on it, and I didn't.
It's 4.9. 4.9 back in my day.
I insulted Scott so much, I think he's frozen. He's 4.9 back in the day.
I'm done. That I don't sound like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, as I was. Okay, Scott, how do you feel about the West Ham result of the weekend? Do you think you played all right?
We lost to the better team, in all seriousness. A lot of changes in that team that he didn't start. I think I only started 2 of the new signings, or 1 of the new signings. Work in progress. I think next week we'll have a full week's prep with the new squad. I think Wan-Bissaka will probably come in at right back. A lot better. Lost to the better team, and it was written in the stars that John Duran was going to score the winner. 100%. It was going to happen. Goes live on stream, does the hammers, wants to join the club. Once he doesn't, and scores the winner. It was obvious. It was so obvious.
There we go. It's written in the stars. Do you share a similar point of view, Signore, about the Chelsea result?
Yeah. It was didn't see us winning. Man City didn't really seem to get out of third gear. They just seem to play their football, just cruise. They're just so routined into what they play and how they do their stuff. Well, I don't know. It's going to take us another season to get used to this new system again.
I don't think we played that badly. Like, I actually thought it wasn't too bad. Cucurella was all right. Enzo was on too long. Why was he captain? He kept him on for 90 minutes, and that was the only thing I was a bit like, oh, really? But, I didn't think it was terrible.
That's how long football was.
Is it? I thought it was only half an hour. I've just realised...
You've been doing it all wrong, mate.
I've just realised I haven't updated the ticker at the bottom. So I can't really type and talk. So I'm just going to put Game Week 2, and then it's just got last week's text, whatever. We're a professional outfit here. Hello, everyone watching. Good evening. Get involved in the chat. Send questions and comments. We read stuff out live on air. Let's talk about, though, the main reason that I wanted to have a stream today. And that is because for the first time ever, I'm ahead. I'm in the lead. I am 5th in the FPL Agony League. Yes, I'm loving this. I am 5th. John is slightly off screen. I think you're in 13th. So John's slightly off screen there. And then if you scroll down, and you scroll way down, you scroll down, you find Scott. No, Scott's not too bad. He's in 35th. I like your team name, Scott. Control-Alt-Delete.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to just delete the entire season already, to be honest. You know
I would have called it just give me the delete.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's good. But I'm a nerd, so the Control-Delete thing, that ticks every box for me, I think. Let us know your team names in the chat if you're watching. What's your team name this season? We change ours every season.
Yeah.
I quite like mine. I came up with mine myself. I don't like stealing other people's names, so I just dreamt up my own.
That's good. I like it, and it's on trend with some of our chats on the show, isn't it?
Exactly.
I like it. When I saw it,
We have much appreciation for older goalkeepers.
Old goalkeepers.
Speaking of which, Signore, I believe you have some news for us on our
Well,
friend Asmir.
I saw on Sky Sports the on the ticker there that he's close to signing a 1-year deal with the Toffees.
Can you imagine?
I know. Our man back in the Prem, eh? What a ledge.
If that happens, at some point we need to make him our second choice goalkeeper, even if it's just on
100%,
on the free
100%
hit. We're gonna do that.
Yeah. No, it'll be my second. I'll make a transfer next week. I don't care. I'll waste it on him. 100%. Can you not?
And that way, if we all keep tagging him, hopefully he'll make an appearance on the show because, as you know, we have much love for Asmir.
If we pester him enough, he might just decide, why not?
Why not? Can you imagine? Our first celebrity guest. No, it's him. That'd be amazing. If you want to join the FPL Agony League, please do. There's about 500 people in it, all of whom are watching tonight.
Take away 2 zeros.
Yeah, exactly. E54 QBG FPL Fish is in the chat. Just joined the league a minute ago. We look forward to seeing you in the league and how well you do. See if you can do well. See if you can challenge us for the title because we tend to do we do well every season, don't we, guys?
Oh, breaking news. Yeah. Sorry. Match just dropped down to 6th place without no entry. Whee!
Oh dear. Right, there we go. Actually, let's talk about, because I know, Scott, you're feeling pretty bummed out, right? About, being 35th in the league. But it's not bad. It's not bad, but it is certainly better than the 3 teams we're going to look at right now. Have a look at this. All right. Oh dear. Dan Shani, 18 points.
Oh, damn.
Right, currently on 18 points. Now, got 3 Spurs players to play tonight. That's fine. Okay. All right, all of whom are playing. We know Solanke is starting the Spurs game. That just broke just before we came on. But, you got Walker and Anderson, neither of whom played. Yeah. So, 18 points. 1 point for Foden, 2 points for Jim Bowen. Not a great start. So don't worry, Scott. You could be like Dan and get 18 points. Dosh Zena, 26 points. Played Trippier and Barcelona in the starting 11. Don't do that. Had Anderson as first sub and didn't play either. So that's off to a disaster. A couple of Spurs plays. Well, got 3 players playing today. So you never know. It might work. And then we go to Nathan Evans, 28 points. Yeah, I mean, actually, most of the team played. Captain Haaland, so that's fine. But spent so much money on Haaland, couldn't afford defenders that actually play in the at any point in the season. So that's why you don't have Haaland. Isn't that right, Scott?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. To be honest with you.
I
don't know what did he get bonus points yesterday as well?
He got 2.
Salah got a goal and an assist. So but you got both, haven't you, Scott?
I got both.
Yeah.
You got both. So how are you got so little points? Oh, because you spent half your budget on 2 players, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to introduce a new segment to the show. The new segment is just a one-off, all right? And it's called I Played a Chip in Gameweek 1. Was it worth it?
Press it.
Oh.
Hashtag that right now.
Yes, we'll get that
trending.
screen loaded
That's
social media.
incredible. I'll send you a
Brilliant.
picture of this later on. So these are currently the top 3 in the FPL Agony League. Okay, they all play chips. Now, I suspect for the first one, the current first place, Sam Williams, probably not going to be top of the league after today, as long as Spurs do quite well. So played bench boost and got an additional 7 points. So, What do you reckon? Was that worth it?
Would have rather had the 85 points, I think, and saved it for another time.
Yes. Scott?
But it's still points on the board, isn't it?
Still points.
I
on the
can't even
board.
pronounce that word. I paggy gogo.
It's
What
Welsh.
do you know what that sounds like?
It's Welsh.
Yeah, you just take it. Yeah, it sounds like that town
Sorry.
in Welsh. Or Wales.
Stole your joke. You have the canned laughter anyway. Oh, dear. Right. In second place, we have Nicholas, who also played a bench boost and has done a lot better, actually. So that's why I thought it was interesting. So has got 6, 12, 19 points off of that bench.
Respect.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, and what's he got? 2 to play there still? Yeah.
Yeah, got Son and Pedro Porro. So
Be top. Couldn't he
You know.
by the end of
Nicholas has got a good shot at being top today. I reckon Nicholas is going to be top after today of the league. And then we've got Mohamed Zahid, who played a triple captain in game week 1. Put it on Salah, got 42 points. Amateur move?
No.
Again, it's still points, isn't it? But I would have been inclined to save it. I mean, to be honest, it's better than what most people played on the triple captain last season.
Yeah. That is true.
So,
Could you imagine if Salah, for whatever reason, didn't play and the triple captain went to the vice, which was Palmer?
oh, is that right? Palmer was his vice captain.
Yeah.
Oh, be mad, wouldn't it?
Could have been hairy if he hadn't started for whatever reason. That would have been a nightmare. So there you go. There's the top 3. I'm on 85 points, so they're not going to be top 3 for very long, because Mohamed's team, there's no one left to play today. So I reckon I'll be doing all right. Let's talk about the fixtures coming up in game week 2. So coming up from this weekend, we have Brighton versus Man U, Crystal Palace versus West Ham United, Fulham versus Leicester, Man City versus Ipswich, Southampton versus Nottingham Forest, Spurs versus Everton, Villa versus Arsenal, Bournemouth versus Newcastle, Wolverhampton versus Chelsea, and Liverpool versus Brentford. Signore, with my hand on the button, any fixtures you're looking forward to this weekend?
Just because I think there could be goals in this game, the Mauricio Taricco derby. I did want to give it to Beth the Green's finest, Vinny Sandways, but I think I used him in season 1. Can't remember. So yeah, Tottenham Everton. I'm actually quite looking forward to that. I think there'll be a bit of a more resilient Everton team against Spurs, but I do still expect Tottenham to win. But I think there'll be goals there, and it'll be interesting because I've got no Spurs players at the minute. See how they get through the first sort of like 3-4 games. I might bring in an attacker of theirs at some sort, but who, I don't know yet.
And Scott? Scott there? Yeah.
Yummy. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah,
Signal
yeah.
not
It
great
just
today.
froze, and all we heard was. That was quite a meme.
Oh god. I think Man City Ipswich sounds like a really good match.
Oh, the Richard Wright derby.
Ipswich going up. The Richard Wright derby, yeah, good.
I tell you
Another
what,
old goalkeeper.
Ipswich are having a bit of a start to the season, aren't they? Blimey. Cut them some slack.
Yeah, God, Liverpool, then Man City.
Yeah. It's not good for them. I'm hoping Chelsea can at least pick up some points for the weekend.
They've made some really good signings, though.
For Ipswich?
I think they'll really pick up soon. Yeah.
FPL
It's a shame,
Arrows
innit? They've
joins
just
us
signed,
in the chat. Hello, FPL Arrows. Welcome.
He's back. Hello,
He's
Jazz. How are
back.
you, man? You good?
And he's made a bold prediction
again.
that he's going to win the Agony League this year. So, just saying. Just throwing some shade already, eh?
He had a great season last year. Did really, really well. So I think it's
He
going
did.
to take him. It's a bit of a shame for Calvin Phillips, isn't it? He's just joined Ipswich and he can't play in his first game because it's against Man City.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real shame how that panned out for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm
Well, his
slightly
whole career.
uneasy.
I'm not too sorry for him. He's on a lot of money.
But that's
Yeah,
why
you know?
I'm uneasy about Man City signing that Crystal Palace player. What's his name?
Eze.
Easy. It was a pun. Come on.
Easy. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Right.
Tough crowd tonight.
Yeah, I know. It's really hard. I'm just gonna stop making jokes. Can't wait. We've got a comment in the chat. Can't wait for Salah to outscore Haaland game week 2. Who have Liverpool got?
Could
Brentford?
happen.
Could happen.
They're at home. Yeah, he's got quite a good home record against Brentford, I think.
That'd be nice because I have Salah.
Well, I'm going Haaland as captain this week, so
right.
We'll see.
We shall see. In fact, we shall see right now, shan't we? Because let's talk about our teams. We have Signore's team from last week, currently on 76 points, and will remain on 76 points because you've got no one playing tonight. So, looking at your team, what changes do you think you're going to make, mate?
I always have the same strategy each year. I'm going to roll. Very, very tempted to bring in Matoma for Gibbs White, but I'm going to stick with my guns on this. It's a shame because last year, Matoma and Kinder and Bueno were like two people instantly in my list. They were instantly my starting 11, along with like Sada and a couple others. Just completely didn't consider him this year at all. I think Matoma's like 2% ownership, so he would be someone who I'm looking at potentially, because if he's fit, he's guaranteed to get you points, isn't he?
It's a good shout. What's the news on Aina?
I don't know.
What's going on? Sorry, hang on. We got to stop it. What's going on with Scott? He's freezing at random moments. It's quite incredible.
Signals all over the shop, man.
Like Nicholas Jackson shooting.
Are you going to sub in Carvalho?
Yeah, I am. I actually think he'll start against Liverpool. Whether he'll score or not, I don't know. But I'm gonna bring him in, and I'll probably bring in Robinson for Anya as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he went off. I think he went off injured. Don't think it was a tactical thing. And I'm probably gonna bring Areola Grande in goal.
Nice.
And like I said, probably captain Haaland.
Okay. Pretty straightforward, but you're rolling. That's the key thing. You're rolling, right?
I am rolling.
Are you going to aim for the 5 players?
No.
Are you aim for that?
No. When's the international break? Is it 4 games in?
Yeah, 3, I believe. Yeah, something like that.
I might try and hold.
Coincides with the deadline,
break.
The transfer deadline.
Yeah, I'm going to try and hold for the international break.
Gaz says, looking at Matoma for Nkunku if he doesn't do much this weekend.
Yeah, do you know what? I know all the experts put Nkunku in their teams and he was very on trend and they thought it was better value for Palmer and whatnot. I rate him highly as a footballer, but I did have questions on his minutes. I think the only one who's guaranteed to get the most minutes is Palmer. So I think but on someone else's, it was actually Raptors podcast. Listen to the first episode of that, which was actually a really good listen. He or I think it was Focal, his guest, mentioned something about they're worried about a new manager with him and how they're going to utilise him, because for Poch, he was the main man. Everything went through him and he was involved in everything, and they just had reservations about if that would be the same trend this season. So that's why that was kind of one reason why I did turn away from him to bring in Haaland and keep Salah.
Okay. We've just had a question from Mike Brown. Keep or replace Tony?
replace 100%.
What's up with Tony? I haven't really been following.
Saudi.
No, I want Chelsea to sign him. Don't go
Saudi.
Saudi. Come to Chelsea. We need
That's the
someone
reason
who
why
can score.
That's why he weren't in the squads yesterday.
I'll do a swap. The Brentford can have Nick Jackson. There you go. I'll just do a swap. I'm alright with that.
Can we give them like 5 players because like we've got too many? Like I said, we need a transfer ban, right? So then we just can't buy anyone.
Right.
Have you seen that clip of like our players working out in the gym?
Go on. No.
It's like the 1st of January when everyone signs up for the gym. I can't even laugh about it. Like it's a big gym as well. It's at a professional club, and they are shoulder to shoulder. It's like no one can do anything of any real like importance because like they're just bumping. Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, sorry, man. Like just it's embarrassing.
Well,
man.
we got to get around financial fair play somehow. It's not a training ground, is it? Let's be honest. It's a shop.
Oh, give them 24-year contracts. Yeah.
We played a great game when Cole Palmer signed that 50-year contract, however long it was. We did that. John did a poll on Instagram. How old will you be when Cole Palmer's contract is up? That's very good, and I don't even want to think about that. That's gonna be pretty old. Let's talk about Scott's team because Scott's waiting patiently with his arms folded. He's just had his dinner, so welcome. Scott's team, you're currently on 68 points. You've got Solanke's playing this evening. Are you making any moves? You making any changes? What are you going to do?
No, mate. Gavdil, or whatever his name is, Gavdil is coming in for, I think, Konsa because he got benched, was it?
Yeah.
At half time due to tactical reasons, apparently, apart from Arnie's slot machine. So I'm probably going to. Well, I've already done that on my app, so he's coming in. I might look at Rogers starting instead of Ahmad, potentially, and that's about it. That Barcelona move didn't work out, did it? That was pointless. He didn't even start or even come on, did he?
No, exactly. Rubbish.
Right. So Rogers played really well against West Ham yesterday.
He did, yeah. It was really good.
Played up top as well. So
yes,
potentially if he's going to play as a second striker with Watkins for 5 million,
yeah,
he's worth keeping inside. Can you hear me? Still here?
Yeah, you're still
yeah.
In a moment of panic just before the deadline, I brought in Amad Diallo for Sangare, and I thought I'd get some points in here today, cheer me up a little bit. It didn't happen. Didn't happen. So yeah, it wasn't a great night, but yeah, yeah.
Did it ruin your day?
Yeah, it's just a little bit, mate. But, I could have actually extra 0.5 in the bank, but I go into it now without having it in the bank. It's all right. And I think I'll keep it the way it is otherwise. I think Hall played fairly well. Left back for Newcastle, he got a yellow card, but decent points. Salah smashed it. Jota smashed it. I do believe that he's going to be Arnie Slot Machine's top guy up front for the moment. And I think Smith Rowe will come good for Fulham as well.
I'm envious.
I can't complain, really. It's a decent start.
He's just a goal machine, isn't he? Like his finishing's incredible, and he's always involved. And if he plays in that forward role, I think it's still at 7.5.
Yeah. Liverpool players are the ones to have, I think, this season. I still think Man City will win the league, but I think Liverpool are going to be really, really good. And Salah looked so much happier. He looks like his head's in a good place at the moment. So he's off to a flying start this season. So well done. Well done, Mo. Good stuff. Right. So, Scott, you're rolling.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now,
what are you laughing at?
Let's have a look at my team. somehow. And it's not even up. This isn't. I'm on 83 points. So that's pretty good. And I've got 2 players left to play this evening. So hopefully I'm going to break the 90-point barrier. So that'd be quite nice. Yeah, this is me. I'm really, really happy with how it's gone. Yeah, I'm not going to make any changes. I think I'm going to keep everything almost exactly the same. I'll have a look at what the Crystal Palace and the Aston Villa fixture is and maybe work out what I'm doing between those two. But apart from that, pretty happy. Most of my bench played, apart from Barcelona, who's probably still there. But yeah, no, I'm rolling. I'm rolling, baby. I'm going to hit that 5. And then I'm going to have a whole new team in Gameweek 6. It'll be amazing. Oh, these new rules.
Yeah, because you know how you could, and this is one thing that I think a lot of people are struggling to come to terms with as well. You know, if you had 2 free transfers, you had to use 1. You still had you could still get 2 free transfers the following week, couldn't you? But if you say had 5 free transfers, use 2 of them, does it reset?
Oh, I don't know actually.
Oh, that's such a good question.
No, because I saw there was like a debate on this, and like FPL haven't been clear with it, so no one's quite sure yet if it resets back to 1 once you've used those saved transfers, or let's just say the example, you got 5, you used 2, so you would have 3. Do you then carry on from 3? It's not been made clear yet.
Do you know what? That's an absolutely huge point, to be honest. Yeah, that's an absolutely huge point.
Because
should we short this and just send it to the Fantasy Premier League app?
Yeah, but like, what are you doing? Because the thing is, right, if you've got 5 free transfers, when you use one of them, are you using your newest one or your oldest one?
Oh my word!
Like, if it does roll, which one is it? So I could either have 4 the following week, or I'd have 3 the following week because the 5th one's expired and I've used the newest one. It's
look.
So that's what
I think
that's what people are saying. It might reset back to just 1 transfer.
Oh, that would be. I should have added the X-Files theme to the sound effects. That's what I should have done this evening. Wow. That's
all you
people
need
need to know.
And I think, Matt, I think you just need to let it all out, to be honest.
Wow. Yes, I'll be doing that. Letting my hair down again. In jokes are the best. Right, FPL Arrows, Gaz, massive week, Matt. Thank you so much. Yeah, high praise indeed. And
look at his little face. He's so happy.
I'm so happy.
Nice.
I've never. This never happens. Out of the 3 of us, I am consistently 3rd. There was like a 3-week period last season where I was 2nd because Signore is having such a rubbish time because he kept bringing in like random West Ham players. But apart from that, you know. So
we've never had a forfeit for who comes last, have we?
Oh.
Do you know, like you last season done your team an hour before the deadline? Is there something we need to discuss? Like that's our forfeit for next season, something like that. The dog agrees.
Yeah. Can you hear my dog? Wow, my dog's loud. Gino's the guest today. I don't know. Well, I mean, let us know in the chat what forfeits can we have if whoever comes 3rd. Is it 3rd across the season or just 3rd in the game week?
No, across the season.
Okay. Yikes! It's going to be karaoke, isn't it?
No, it's got to be FPL based, surely. If it's karaoke, I'll do it. I'm rubbish at it, but yeah.
I'm very good at karaoke, to be honest. It's my favourite.
Flying Without Wings. You love a bit of Westlife, don't you?
No, it's Blue or Rise for me.
All right, so I'll tell you what. If me or Signore comes last, we got to wear a Chelsea shirt and we got to stand in the Arsenal section at Emirates. And if Scott loses, he's got to wear a West Ham shirt and stand in the Millwall section of.
Excuse me.
Palpitations here. I don't want to get beat up on like because of a full.
FPL fighting.
Do you want another member of the show to join and replace me or something? Do you want to go to an FPL funeral? Are you having a
FPL
laugh?
funeral. That could be the second channel. FPL funeral.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Okay, so Mike Brown asks, are there any new rule changes a novice might not have noticed this year in terms of FPL terms? We did cover these last week, and what I'll do is if you give me a few minutes, I'll dig them out, and I'll just put them up as a recap in a minute for you, Mike, because I've got a whole graphic we used from Game Week 1. So I will come back to that. What I want to do quickly is one thing. We're going to do a bit of FPL trivia, or just a bit of football trivia. I've made it really easy for Signore because he keeps losing. So, here's your question. Leicester City returned to the Premier League after a one-year absence. In 2015-2016, Leicester won the Premier League. Who finished second?
Oh, I know.
Oh, easy.
I know.
Okay, go on then.
Do you want it?
Call that
Do you want
Shearer.
it, Scott? Or
Yeah, so do I.
Scott, what is it?
Are we doing this together? Or is it a battle? Because we've both got the answer right.
yeah,
Do you
it's a team they're playing tonight, isn't it?
You could text me your answer. I know you're using your phones, aren't you?
I've told you my answer.
What is
It's-
it?
It's
Go on,
Spurs.
the answer.
What is it, Scott?
It's not. It's Arsenal.
I can't believe it. I gave an easiest question, and Signore still lost.
Was it Arsenal?
Arsenal came ahead of Spurs by
Don't you
1
remember
point.
Hey.
what happened?
1 point.
The
Yeah,
last game
we
of the
stopped
season,
them winning the league.
Tottenham got battered. Excuse me. Back to me, thank you.
Yeah.
Tottenham got battered 5-1 at relegated Newcastle to
Oh,
finish
they
third.
did.
Finish third in a 2-horse race.
Yeah,
What
they
that?
did.
This one's from Mike in terms of just FPL changes. This is from the last episode. I've just put them back on there for you. So basically, you can roll up to 5 times. And when you use a wild card or a free hit, it no longer sets your tally to 0. They're introducing a mystery chip in January. We don't know what it's going to be. We speculated a little bit last time. And there's a few changes in terms of points you can see on the screen there. I'll leave those up for a moment. So yeah, there you go, Mike. That's for you. And then what we're going to do in a moment is we're going to play a game. This is Scott's favourite game.
Another one for me to lose.
Another one. I'm so. I really tried to set it up for you, Signore.
Dum.
Right, let's get on with a game of Who Are Ya? So, this is where we play this every week. A blurred picture of a current Premier League footballer appears on the screen. We have to guess. We've got 8 guesses who they are. Each time we guess, it tells us whether we've got a club or a shirt number or an age or country or whatever. Correct. So, are you ready to see the photo? Let's do this. This is the photo. Who's that?
I've got it.
No way, shut up.
I was going to say John Stones.
That's not a bad shout, you know.
Or
Okay,
like Kevin De Bruyne. It's got that sort of like look. Should we go Stones?
Go on.
No, but I want to know what Scott's one was because I want to see if he's right. Scott's going first because you were so confident.
No, it was just a joke.
Was it actually?
Yeah, for once, it was a joke.
Oh, right, so you want to go John Stones. Let's have a look. No way.
Oh, my word!
Signore got it. Signore got it. Well done. You can have. You can have.
I'm so bad.
Well done. Wow.
Jeez. I'm a little bit chuffed.
You just killed that episode. We're done now. I'll tell you what though, it was even FPL Arrows got it. Gaz got it. I reckon Gaz already played earlier in the day. He does that. He plays it and comes watches the show. Right. Let's go to our 3-camera angle with Scott. Yep, Scott's still there. Hello. Ooh.
Hey,
You're rather
So-
high up, Scott.
I'm not. I'm just quite close in, boys.
Bloody hell, if your name ain't Dan.
Right, we've got about how long we got till kick off? 20 minutes for the Spurs game? Yeah.
More enough time to make a cup of tea.
Cup of tea, crack open Sky Sports, and we can absolutely do that. Gaz got John Stones by the hair.
Yeah, that's what gave it to me,
That'll
actually.
do it.
I thought you meant me because I was so high up.
Predictions for the Spurs game. Go.
2-0 Spurs.
3-1.
3-1.
Solanke brace.
Oh, that'd be so good. Because I've got him, that'd be so good. Okay,
You might go
3-1.
full
Scott, what was yours?
2-0.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 as well. And it's going to be Son and some random player that scores. It won't be Solanke, which will annoy me tremendously.
Harry Winks own goal.
Yeah.
Is he starting Solanke, by the way? Have we seen?
Yes, he is. I've checked the news. Solanke starts.
That's
Would you
good.
like to know the starting lineups? Unbelievably, Son is starting. So there we go. That's the breaking news. Solanke starts. And Pedro Porro is also starting, which is good because he's my other Spurs player. So hopefully going to break that 90 barrier and we'll all be good.
Matt, smashing it. Oh my goodness.
Gaz predicts 3-0 Solanke. Hattie, all assisted by Porro. That would be amazing.
The
That would be
100.
so
That would
good.
take you to over 100 points, Matt. Oh my days.
Oh, that would be so good. I can't wait. We're gonna be we're gonna crack open Sky Sports. I'm gonna have some cookies and some milk as a treat for working hard on the show. And
Treat yourself, mate. Treat yourself.
yeah, just a full
Hey, the chat's
blowout.
been good as well. The chat's been
Yeah,
excellent
yeah.
tonight, hasn't it?
Thank you for thanks for the chat,
I think
guys.
I've got good chat. I think I've got good chat. Oh, sorry. The YouTube chat. Sorry.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for participating. Go get a drink. Go enjoy the Spurs game. I'll be tweeting, I'll be tweeting, and then Scott will retweet it on the FPL account if I happen to do well, and I'll be screaming with joy. So that'd be nice. I'll actually tweet for once. There we go. There we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. Right. Any parting words of wisdom before we do the sign off?
Just roll with it.
Do you
Take
know
your time.
what? If you feel
Say
like you're
what
struggling,
you say. Don't let
What do you-
anyone get in your way.
oh, poet, you don't even know it. I think if you, it's
What's
more
worse
advice
is,
to you.
I'll be honest. When you made those terrible dad jokes, I looked away, and all I looked at was a picture of John Stones on the screen. So I'm done. I'm done. Go on, Scott. Sorry.
I think no, we're not done. My advice is more for you, Matt. If you think you're doing well in FPL, you just need to think, why lamb for?
Oh, he had to do it, didn't he?
We're all going to watch the Blue Moon tonight.
Oh, the blue moon. What time?
A blue what?
Moon?
Blue Moon.
A blue what? Oh, I thought you said a
Moon.
blue movie. I was like, what?
Blue Moon.
Thank
There was
you.
a red moon last night. Did you catch that? Red moon. So we've got a blue one
I
today,
thought it was
purple
the
the
blue moon
day after.
yesterday.
I
Blue moon
missed
yesterday.
the
You thought it was
red
blue
moon was yesterday, and I missed it, and the blue moon is tonight, and I'll probably miss that.
Oh, I had a
as
lovely shot from my flat. I did.
well. Oh,
Beautiful.
great.
It's always about you, though, is it, mate?
Yeah.
Talk about the moon, mate. Moon and the sun, stars and that.
Right. Before
Sorry, it
Scott's
must have been a long time. I was gutted.
before Scott's signal deteriorates any further, should we do the sign off, lads?
Yeah, why not? So join us next time on FPL Agony, where we will share more
Yes,
stress,
please.
anxieties.
And pain.
An agony that make us love the pain of this game. Did I fail?
No, you got it
No.
right. You got it right. I got it wrong. I tried to throw you.
What
Doing
are you
work.
for?
What are you lying for?
Professional, Scott. Well done.
Well done. Well done. Right. Go enjoy the match. Go enjoy your evenings. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back. We could do game week 3 without Scott. Scott's going on holiday. We could do game week 3 with a special guest, couldn't we? That'd be fun.
Ooh.
Look at
We'll
that
discuss.
face.
We'll get someone in on loan.
Okay, we
No,
won't be
because I'm
we
going
won't
to an FPL funeral after this.
I'm gonna search if someone is called FPL Funeral.
There probably is, to be honest.
Yeah.
If FPL funeral is an account, you have to have them join the stream. It's as simple as that.
And if it's not, you have to create it and become FPL Funeral. There we go. Right, let's get out of here. Have a great evening. Enjoy the match. Enjoy your cups of tea and your glass of milk and your cookies and your carrots and that. Cool. Have fun. May all of your arrows be green. Good night.